There we go.
There we go.
Hello and welcome to the monthly focus tonight.
How are we feeling? There we go. We're feeling
That's great. Now, for this topic on June 5th, our monthly focus topic is log in and tune off. Oh, log off and tune in.
All right, so we do have a few sponsors. That's the Delaware Prevention Partners
PYC.
and the Children's Department.
Now, who's in the room?
So basically how it's going to work, you shout out the organization that you're in and welcome everyone. So who has an organization they want to shout out? Interfaith? Okay. What else?
HFAM.
Ooh. Anyone else?
Belmont Lions.
Hey, that's our youth.
Oh, yeah. Rogue Suma. Oh, Maury.
All right. It's our youth spotlight. And the show highlights.
Oh, device-free fun,
Guess the Relic.
blackout,
The Book Racket.
generational
Nostalgia game.
game,
Interview with the Natural Science Museum resident.
Wilmington Library.
And an interview, Jen versus Jen. And of course our youth spotlight. All right, tonight's goals. Very important. We're going to learn new ways to have fun offline.
And increasing your connection to others and nature.
All right. So first, we're going to give a quick warning to you guys. We're telling you in advance, so please be ready. Later on in the show, we're going to have an audience participation moment where you're going to be looking through your pamphlets to get ready to answer one question, which is find something in the pamphlets that you can do without technology, just for fun. All right? Fair warning, please.
Ask the community.
Places do you go to get away from your screens or any screens in general?
So places I like to go to get away from all screens is definitely outside. I like to walk around my neighborhood with my dog. I like to do it at least once a day, twice a day. Also, I like to go visit family, go visit friends, because it's always nice to just, have a good conversation without phones or screens or anything around, and really just take time to connect with one another.
I would probably say in my living room. Sometimes here in the classroom, sometimes I got another studio at the riverfront. It's definitely difficult to get away from like live screens, but actually, I like taking walks. I like going to the gym, getting away from the screen, just like working out, going to the gym, or going to the riverfront. They got a beautiful trail out there, so you go, just to enjoy like the trees, the nature, you know what I mean, the birds, animals. It's just dope, you know what I mean.
Like any screen in general. Church?
Yeah.
That's a great answer.
Well, I run Brandywine Bots Robotics, so we use technology in a different way to solve issues and solve problems in the world. So I think most of the time that I'm here, I'm not on a screen or in electronics, so we're engaged with kind of figuring out whatever the problem we have for the students, and then they work through the engineering process to find a solution to that problem.
I think Chris.
Now,
All right.
ask the audience.
So what would you like to do without your phone? We're going to come around and have anyone who wants to answer. Please raise your hand. All right. What do you do without your phone?
Play bass, keyboard, or drums.
Play what?
Bass, keyboard, or drums.
Ooh, music. I like music, Chris. I don't know.
Cook a fine meal.
Oh, I love cooking.
What kind of meals do you cook?
What people ask for.
That's fair. All right, anyone else?
I enjoy walking around the park, so I definitely don't want to look down at my phone.
That's fair. Bellevue is really pretty.
I like to play my violin.
Ooh.
We got another person from the library. Sebastian, is he here today? Come on up. Yes, please come on up and tell us about what you can do at the library.
I would say stand.
Hello everyone, I'm Sebastian. I work for the Wilmington Public Library. It's honestly a great place to be able to go and get off of your phone pretty easily. Besides all of the different books and access to media that we have, be it historical data or anything, it's always available and pretty easy to get into. And all library cards are free. But besides all the normal library things, we typically end up doing. We have a lot of different library of things, which you're able to check out different outdoor play equipment that you're able to get, like big one is croquet, and then just other things along that side of stuff. We always get a lot of people interested in our museum passes. So we have a bunch of different local museums that give us free passes, so that way people are able to just hop on, come reserve them at their own pace, or pop in to get one. The biggest, most popular one is Longwood Gardens. Those are typically available on a walk-in basis and are always, sought after, and it's a great way to take your family and spend some time outdoors. And then another good museum that we like to suggest a lot is the Nemours area. Honestly, a very beautiful thing. Rivals Longwood Gardens in my opinion, and it's Delaware, so I think that's a bonus. Outside of those, we always have huge programs going on in our fall season and also during our Black History Month programming series. So last year we had people from all over the board. Kwame Alexander, who's a great kids author. We had Jerry Kraft, who's another kids author. We have not Angela Davis. We did have Angela Davis come, but not this time. We're having Stacey Abrams come to just talk about her new book that she has out, giving away a few different kids books that she's written for that as well. So we always have large-scale events trying to get people into Wilmington that aren't typically coming to the area besides maybe going to Philly or stopping in New York. So those are the big ones we got coming up. Oh, we also have an MC Light concert. If any MC Light fans are in the audience, we do have a public MC Light concert coming up. It's free. Just come on by. So check out our website, wilmington.lib.de.us, and you'll be able to see all of our different events that we got going on. Sign up for a library card. Be able to go take a look at all those different museum passes as well. I would also just like to shout out, we're starting our summer reading kickoff. We do adult and kids summer reading. So if you're going to be reading books, you might as well get prizes for them, right? So if you guys have any interest, you get a lot of different little gifts as you continue books, or even just come into the library to do different things there. So I really highly recommend that. I won our adult summer reading last year. Audiobooks do count for those curious. And I think I did 35 last summer. So come try out with me. But yeah, that's everything. Does anyone have any questions about the library? Oh, MC Light? Yeah, MC Light is a female musician from the 90s and early 2000s. And, maybe a little earlier, but that's where I know her from. But yeah, she's doing great. We're having a local reception for a library conference that's happening up in Philadelphia that weekend. So we opened it up to the public to try to get more folks in, so that way MC Light, we'll be able to see the community. I think we've had her one time before, but not for an actual performance. And I think we also have KRS-One supposed to be coming in the near future too. So he's a big friend of the library. Any other questions? All right, that's all I got. Thank you.
Thank you.
We have heard something that we would want to go and visit the library
For anyone hear me? Are we back on? Okay.
Hi. How many of us heard something at the library that we found interesting? Everyone? Yeah?
Yeah.
It's something for everyone. Go check it out. That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's really
See
good.
some really pretty flowers. All right, next we have a video break.
And go. Can they do this?
They're not on. They're not on. You guys kind of sort of got this. No, it's not good. No.
I don't believe you at all.
Alright, you start. Yeah. Okay. Alright, this way. This way. Alright.
He kind of like he's trying to look at the screen.
Keep going. Go.
Stop trying to look at the screen.
Chloe, look at me.
Stop trying to look at the screen.
Chloe, go this way. Go this way. Do. Alright, so just. No. Alright, yeah, stay straight. There you go. Okay, there you go. Now go. Oh, no. Okay, okay. So stay. Okay, stay like straight. There you go. No. Okay. No, now go this way. Go more this way. More that way. Ah! Okay. Okay. Go. Go right. Left. No, left.
Your other left.
Your other left. Left, right. Oh, go left. No,
Go up.
No, don't listen to me. Go left. Go this way.
I didn't even know you could do this in this game.
Go this way. I'm getting really confused. Okay, go this way. Alright, now go this way a little bit. This way. Can I get an item? No, not yet. Keep going. Alright, now you got it. Okay, so go this way. Now you have the golden mushroom. So go this way. There you go. Now go this way. That's how you do it. Go this way. This way. And then this way. Just kidding. Go this way. Go this way. Now go this way. No. Alright, now go that way. Go this way. Stop.
That's what.
No, go this way. Alright, I mean that way. Oh my god, you're this way.
I didn't know you could play this game and go backwards, Slava.
Oh my god. No, okay, go this way. There you go. Now go that way. Now go this way. Now go this way. Go that way. Go this way a little bit. Just a little. Now go that. No. Okay, stay there. Now you gotta. Okay, go this way. Just stay. This way. We got a golden mushroom, so yeah.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, play day!
Big play date. Play date. Not the little one. Y'all ain't ready for me. We'll drop the beat. They gonna like me. They gonna love me. I stay fresh with my edges on fleeky. Come and dance with me. Watch me do my thing. I'm stood up and I'm even my birthday. They gonna like me. They gonna love me. I stay fresh with my edges on fleeky. Come and dance with me. Watch me do my thing. I'm stood up and not even my birthday. I'm that girl, yup. So thorough, yup. Just a kid killing it like a grown up. I started out young, having a little fun. My career will be bigger than my hair bun. So bossy, lips so glossy. Walked up at 8, got those haters off me. They wanna be me. When they see me, I'm just a kid coming straight out of Philly. I walk them down. When I come around, I keep it cute, cause I know my haters all around. They wanna be me, yup. When they see me, yup, I'm just a kid, but my neck on Fiji, yup. They gonna like me, they gonna love me. I stay fresh with my edges on fleeky. Come and dance what me. Watch you do my thing. I'm turned up and it's not even my birthday. They gonna like me. They gonna love me. I stay fresh and my edges on fleeky. Come in, that's what me. Watch you do my thing. I'm turned up and it's not even my birthday. Yup. Yup. I walk them down. I walk them down. I walk them down. Birthday. Like me, they gonna love me. I stay fresh and my edges on fleeky. Come in, that's with me. Watch me do my thing. I'm turned up and it's not even my birthday. They gonna love me. I stay fresh and my edges on fleeky. Come in, that's with me. Watch me do my thing. I'm turned up and it's not even my birthday.
Thank you so much.
Please hear it for one more time for Play Day.
All right, so next we're going to go over some things to do without technology. So we heard park earlier. So Bellevue Park is a wonderful place where you can play like games
Card
with your friends.
games, yeah,
We
like
did that
Monday, yeah.
And then there's have horses. You can just walk the trails. You can go camping. There's so many things to do. Just walk your dog even.
Also, on a nice day, have like a beach day, you know. I love taking a nap at the beach, my favorite.
Just lying in the sun.
Exactly.
Especially with friends.
It's true, so true.
All right, so next we have Guess the Relic. So can we have our person coming up? Willow and Clave.
Hello, everyone. How are you? Okay, so let's start this off with just a few things. So basically, we have a couple relics, as you can see in the title, and you guys have to guess what they are. So we're gonna start off with something simple. For instance, and no, not the name of what it is, just the name of what the item is specifically. What do you guys think this is? A CD. You know? I don't know for sure, but I don't think this is a CD. An album. Yes, but what is it specifically?
Like what band is it?
What? No, not the band.
Oh.
The item itself. Vinyl. Okay. All right. Well, good job, guys. What? Yes. Okay. So sticking to music, we got something else. You know, this might be a record. I don't know for sure, but what? CD. What? All right. Who said CD? Y'all right. All right, what we got next? What, you guys, does anyone remember these? Does anyone know what this is? What it is, though? You guys know what this is? No one? Y'all don't know what a 16 magazine is? A 16 magazine. It was a magazine, I think around the 60s, if I'm not wrong. And it basically showed you, Carl, you mind holding the mic for me real quick? It basically showed you like pop culture things back then. Like your favorite bands and your favorite musicians. A deep dive into them. We got Michael Jackson over here. Huh? Like what? The robot? Okay. Clave.
Yeah, let's look at our next one.
Don't take it out. Don't take. Ah! No, not quite. Not quite. Can you
Yes! I think you are right. I actually think you're right.
This is actually a game. Can you guys see this? Okay, this is Jet Set Radio on the Xbox. You mind? Put that back, please. All right, what else we got? What else we got? Whew. What is this? Y'all know what this is? Oh, a what?
What?
No. No. CD player?
Yes.
There you go. I would like to show you guys how it's demonstrated, but it doesn't entirely work. All right. What is this? Camera. Okay. You guys are right. All right. One last thing? I wish I had film for that. Yes, a
Yeah.
doll. A doll.
But what type
What
of doll?
type of doll? What type of doll? This is mine. Excuse the fact that it looks loved. It looks very loved. What kind of doll is it, folks? If you're, do you guys know your dolls, your types of dolls, your brands? No, Jimbe, what's up? American Girl doll. Thank you.
Okay, now.
All right, and last one.
Does anyone know what this is?
Bring it forth. There you go.
Yes, it's a Sega. But what type? Yes, it's a video game console. But what type? Yes. Well, this is a Sega Dreamcast. It's a console from the 90s. So all you have to do is plug it in right here. And then it can turn on.
Well, you guys did a pretty good job. I'm glad a lot of you know your stuff. Love you too, child, who I definitely don't know. Okay. Well, thank you. Thank you for listening to us. And you know what? Thank you for knowing what you know.
Yeah.
Back to our host.
Alrighty. What do we have next? Oh, we have book bracket
With me and,
and
Adam. Coming up. Where is he at?
Wherever he is.
Slowly but surely.
Hello, everyone.
And you already know me. All right, can we get the book bracket up? I really thought I was going to say that wrong. There we go. All right, so basically there was a very hard decisions, but we put a lot of books in here that are nostalgic, and we want you to choose the best one. So we're going to give you two options. You got to choose for us. So we have Junie B. Jones.
Or Judy Bloom.
Jones. There we go.
Lots of
Cultured
Judy
people.
Bloom.
Junie. Oh, okay.
Oh,
Oh,
let me click
no.
it twice.
All right. If you give a mouse a cookie or...
Don't let the pigeon drive the bus.
Yeah. There we go.
Lots of love for the pigeon.
Lots of love for the pigeon. All right. A to Z mysteries.
Or Encyclopedia Brown.
A to Z.
That's a hard one.
I'm hearing A to Z, and it's not just my bias. I'm hearing A to Z.
Easy. I heard a lot of Encyclopedia Brown
Go.
at first, but then I heard a lot of
I have that
AZ.
exact book, by the way. All right. Judy Bloom.
Or Skippy John Jones.
Yep. I'm agreeing with all of these so far. Skippy John Jones wins. All right. Don't let the pigeon drive the bus.
Or A to Z Mysteries.
A lot of love for the pigeon.
A lot of love with the pigeon. A lot of love with the pigeon.
A lot of love for the pigeon. Pigeon. All right. Skippy John Jones.
Or Don't Let the Pigeon Drive the Bus.
Pigeon. All right. We got pigeon.
Cat versus Bird.
Oh, now we get the hard ones. Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
Or The Magic Tree House. Both of these are my childhood favorites. I have an entire Diary of a Wimpy Kid collection in my room. So,
He has a collection. Oh. I don't know.
Wait.
Wait.
People who want Diary of a Wimpy Kid yell.
Ooh. Okay, people who want the Magic Tree House, yell.
Diary of a Wimpy Kid
No,
by
it's
far.
Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
By far.
All right, Stella Luna.
or the very hungry caterpillar?
Yeah.
Hungry caterpillar is a classic. It's a
I'm
certified
about
classic.
to offend so many people. I don't think I've ever read it. I'm sorry. All right, Caterpillar. All right, Goosebumps.
Or the mighty. I've never heard of the Mighty Robot one before.
That's the same one who did Captain Underpants.
Huh?
That's the same author who did Captain Underpants, I think. Goosebumps.
Lots of love for Goosebumps.
Ooh, okay. A Case of Bad Stripes.
Or Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. I don't know.
Okay. Oh, the chant for the meatballs.
Yeah.
It wins. Meatballs.
Meatballs.
All right, Diary of a
Ooh.
Wimpy Kid.
With a very hungry caterpillar. I feel like that's almost unanimous.
Yeah, Diary.
Diary of a Wimpy Kid. I think that might win the entire thing.
Okay, Goosebumps.
Or Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs.
I know which one's gonna win. Yeah. I don't know.
I heard a bit of Cloudy with
I
a Chance of
heard it
Meatballs at first, and then a lot of
Okay.
Goosebumps after.
Goosebumps. Gets Goosebumps.
Goosebumps.
All right, Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
Or Goosebumps. I think this is the final round.
It's the final round. I think it's Goosebumps.
If you want Diary of a Wimpy Kid, yell.
All
If
right,
you want Goosebumps, yeah.
it's Goosebumps. My ears do not deceive me.
Goosebumps by Fall. Oh, no, it's not the last one.
Oh, don't let the pigeon drive the bus.
Or Goosebumps.
Yeah. The pigeon is my guy. Pigeon. Pigeon.
Pigeon wins. Pigeon is the best nostalgic book.
Where is it? Yep. Don't let the pigeon drive the bus. All right. Thank you, Adam. Oh. Adam, I think there's a technical difficulties.
So, Clave, where's Clave?
Clave, can you help him with that?
Sure.
And where is it? I need to grab it. So we're having some technical difficulties. This is a moment where everyone gets off their devices, get a little cleanse, and open your pamphlets where you can learn some information on the benefits of getting off your electronics. Now, Clave, what are the benefits of getting off your electronics?
Well, there's improved physical health, free time to play and explore. You can make social connections and build a community.
Now, we made this slide because we're taking a break from that screen over there, and we purposefully made this slide to look absolutely horrible.
And you know
So-
what the best thing is?
What?
It can even boost your mood.
Oh, it can, yeah.
Yeah.
So these are the benefits to stay off your devices. And now back to our host.
Thank you, guys. Thank you for tossing that, Adam. All right. Now we have the Blind Box Nostalgia game. And Lilo and Clave.
Woo! Thanks.
And
We're
up here
back
again.
Okay, so sit down for a quick sec. Sit down. So imagine this, if you will. Picture this. It's your birthday.
Like that guy.
Hi. Hello, birthday child. Raise your hand. What? I didn't know that. Well, happy birthday, child. Now, this might be realistic to you, but like I said, picture this. It's your birthday. You go to the living room or whatever, and you go get your presents. And when you go to get your presents, like you're wondering which ones to pick first, because all of them seem pretty cool, but you don't know what's inside.
Yeah.
So, for instance, we have the first boxes of your gifts.
Red or green?
Red or green, peeps? Red? Red? Okay, thank you. So, what do you get out of this? You get a DVD or a VHS.
Who has a VHS?
Okay, who has a DVD? Wow. You guys can watch movies on those. All right, you got some more gifts. Ooh.
Red gift or green gift?
Now, what'd you get out of that? What? You guys got dolls.
Yeah.
You know, I heard that a bunch of you wanted this for Christmas last year, so this is really nice. This is really nice. All right, what else did you guys get?
You got a vinyl record.
Or a CD. Y'all be listening to music like that? Raise your hand if you listen to music enough to know what those are. Okay. All right, music people.
Red gifts or green gifts?
Okay.
You got a Cadillac.
Or a Volkswagen. A bug. Punch buggy, no punch back.
Bruh.
Okay, what else you guys get?
You got
Soundtracks.
Yeah.
Good for you
It's
guys.
Saturday Night Fever. That's
John
a great
Travolta.
That's a great soundtrack, huh? Ha 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 ha. Stay alive.
Are you the one that I was?
Yeah.
All right, what else you guys get? You got cartoons. No, it's crazy. All right, did you guys get any more gifts? Yes, you did. What'd you guys get? But
Who has an MP3 player?
wow.
Who has a Walkman?
Okay.
Okay.
Last gift?
Yeah.
All right.
Red or green?
Okay.
Whoever
What?
picked red, you got a
Y'all
Sega.
got the consoles you wanted for your birthday? That's crazy. Well, I'm glad you guys got the gifts you wanted or didn't want it. You can pawn them for money. I don't know. They're your gifts. Don't be a spoiled birthday brat.
Now back to our host.
Thank you. You got it? Thank you. Oh. Okay. All right. I don't know about you. I know video games are the most popular, but I would love Looney Tunes for my birthday.
No, I would love Looney Tunes too. That is my all-time
That
favorite.
is Scooby-Doo. We love Scooby-Doo. So next we have a video break.
Today we brought random things to production. So I brought a gnome. Sting.
Oh, no, you didn't.
Oh my god!
I bought
some crackers that was in my bag for a long time. I
Oh,
guess.
spoiled?
No, they spoiled on December 11th. Oh.
What year? This dripping? What? Okay, moving on. Alright, well, so my school had a PSA, and they gave out opioid rescue kits.
Okay.
And that's good. I haven't actually looked at it yet, so it's just candy in there. Yeah. All right. I think Willow. Your turn to love.
I want to go last. Oh, you want to go last? Yes. Okay, well, I'll go next then. Okay, well, I brought a speaker to party. Oh, okay. So we can blast Betty.
Yeah, random
Let's
things.
blast
Okay,
Betty
guys.
Boop. Yeah.
I brought crackers.
Yeah,
I brought
but-
speakers.
alright.
Step it up, guys.
Okay, okay. I brought.
Pretty odd bag.
Thank you.
Hey.
30-year-old.
Wait, they can be friends.
I brought Troll Baby, Troll Toddler, Troll Kid, and Troll Mom, who may or may not be a poppy version of a genie. I'm gonna cry.
I'm concerned as to
I'm
why you
getting
have so
scared
many.
of what you brought.
Okay, and final.
Oh. And this is fake, by the way. A complete animatronic. This is Bones.
Oh! See, this is what I'm talking about.
Bones Malone Jones.
Oh my! Oh,
He's been in the family since I was a baby. What happened to his eye? Been in the family since I was a baby. He
Little eight.
almost lost his jaw. He's colored on. He's a
I
big
can-
part
I
of the
can
family.
see.
Where did his eye go? Back there.
Wow, man, did you eat it?
It's all the way. It's all the way back there.
Oh,
He's seen
that's
things.
nice.
He has. Well, technically he hasn't. Bring it back, bro.
A bird falls out.
Tweet, tweet, tweet.
Evolved into chaos.
think we're done.
What's the difference between a poorly dressed man on a tricycle and a well-dressed man on a bicycle? Attire.
L is for the way you look at me. O is for the only one I see. V is very, very extraordinary. E is even more than anyone that you adore can love, is all that I can give.
All right. So, welcome to the Generation versus Generation interview with.
Not fighting, by the way.
No. So I'm Milan.
I'm Lilo.
And we're here with.
Tom.
Samantha.
Nice to meet you folks. I definitely don't know you.
All right. So we're just gonna ask you questions about like what it was like in you guys' generations.
We're not gonna assume your ages here.
Okay. No. So what generations are you guys from? Like if you feel comfortable with saying.
I'm pre-boomer.
Okay.
I'm post-boomer.
Okay. We'll assume a lot of things with that.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, welcome to the stage. So, like, first question. So, let's say, you guys didn't have texting back then. Of course not.
Yeah.
So, how did you guys deal with, like, trying to get in touch with your friends or, like, family?
Girl, when I was growing up, if you wasn't at home or you didn't have a voicemail, then that friend would just have to keep trying or possibly knock on the door and get my mom yelling like, who knocking on my door without announcing yourself type of vibe going on.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. What about you, Mr. Tom?
There were so many kids in my neighborhood that mom just kicked me out the house, and I did fine. When I was so young, I couldn't find my house because all the houses looked the same. But I remembered the curtains in my mom hung in the front windows. That's how I found my way home before I could read and before I knew what the numbers were on the doors.
Wow. I want to start off strong. So, what's something that you miss from back then the most?
What do I miss? I miss not being so accessible. Like everybody can text and call you. They can see when that little light is on when you're on social media. I like my privacy. I miss that.
There was a milkman that had big chunks of ice to keep his milk cold. And now and then he would chop a block off and give it to us out the back of his truck. That's cool.
Oh, wow. So, how did you guys like listen to music? Like we know that there's like instruments.
We know how, but like.
Yeah. But like, were there? Because in some generations there was like Walkmans and like Playboys, MP3 players. But like, was there a specific way you guys listened to music the most?
There's an evolution to this. So my mom started me out on albums, LPs they would call them. That's her generation that eased into my generation. Then we had cassette tapes. Then after cassette tapes, we had Walkman somewhere in between that you can put your cassette in. Then there was CDs, and we also had the Walkmans that you can put your CDs in. And then all that technical stuff you guys do came after that.
Well, we had the radio, the AM radio. This was before, we didn't have FM at first. When I was tiny, we didn't have television. Our first television was black and white. And then later on, we got the long play records and so forth. Yeah.
Speaking of television, actually, so like, what shows did you guys watch back then? I know there was like a bunch. Like a lot of the shows we watch now, mostly started then or are from then. So I don't know. What shows did you watch? Cartoons, movies.
I watched a lot of the shows my mom was watching, like Bewitched, Flintstones, but that wasn't my generation. My generation, I enjoyed The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, The Cosby Show, oh man, Arsenio Hall Show. Yeah.
Westerns were big. Hopalong Cassidy. You remember him? The Lone Ranger. Yeah.
Okay, adding on to that question, like I hear like my Nana talk about like Saturday morning cartoons, and it always just kind of confused me. Like, was it just TV in the mornings, or would they put things on later in the day, or was there just times of the day when there just wasn't anything on, like at all? It was just static.
For us, my generation, TV came on early in the morning. You had your cartoons. Then the afternoon was more like, well, if you're talking about weekday or weekend, on the weekdays there were no cartoons in the morning. It was daytime TV and soap operas that my mom would watch, but of course we would watch with her. But on the weekends, you had your cartoons in the morning, and then more like infomercial type of stuff in the afternoon, then the evening movies, and then the TV would just go blank, like fuzz. Yes.
Wow,
Yes.
that's so it just like it just had its own
And
bedtime.
you didn't have a choice. No choice.
That's
Hey.
wild. Oh, what about you, Mr. Tom?
Well, I don't know. I didn't watch much TV on Saturdays, I guess. But cartoons were. I don't remember cartoons in the afternoon, just in the morning.
Wow. So like thinking about like how that works, how do you guys feel about like the streaming services and stuff we have now?
Yeah.
You know you can like go back and watch all of your old cartoons on certain ones, right?
At this point, I just watch what everybody else is watching because I only do my movies in the evening time after I finish all my work and homeschooling you guys. Yes, but as far as the shows and streaming, I think it's amazing because there's so much at your fingertips that we didn't have back then. Like, if a cartoon is over, you can actually go back and watch it 10 or, you know how Ikembe is, watching it over and over again. Back when we were coming up, once it was over, it was just over. So I like the idea of being able to rewatch stuff.
I'm a YouTuber. I watch a heck of a lot, and I make some myself.
So like, how do you guys feel about like the reboots of certain shows?
Oh, yeah.
Like, because I know for me at least, shows that like I used to watch when I was little, seeing it being rebooted makes me like upset. Like it, I
Like,
feel
it
like
really
it's-
depends on how good it
Yeah,
looks.
it just kind of ruined the authenticity of the show to begin with.
Mhm.
So like, was there any shows that you guys liked to watch that?
I
just
know it
kinda,
happened
like-
to your generation a lot.
Yeah.
Well, The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air has been rebooted. For me, it's not my thing, but I think it's cool that your generation gets to see a smidgen of what we saw because it's rebooted and it's updated to the lifestyle that you guys live versus where we were coming from. Like I noticed when we were watching Fresh Prince of Bel-Air recently, you were talking about the colors, how they popped out.
Yeah.
But that's not in the reboot. So it's a difference, the reboots. So like I said, it's not for me, but I love the fact that your generation gets exposed to it because it was great TV.
This is a question that doesn't apply to me because we haven't had a TV for the last 25 years.
Oh wow. Wow.
You know, that is something you really don't hear every day.
Yeah, yeah. I don't
At all.
think I don't think I've ever met anyone who hasn't had a TV in their house. Just think about for that circuit. Like that's like props to you guys for like being able to entertain yourself.
No, like
There's a real
actually.
dinosaur.
So what do you do besides that? Instead of
What,
watching
beg pardon?
TV?
Besides watching TV.
What do I do? Well, I was looking at the list in the brochure, and I think we need to add an 11th or 10 of them, right? I think we need to add one more. My wife and I had been reading to each other after supper, short stories. And really, when you were a tiny kid, before you could read yourself, you enjoyed somebody reading to you, right? With pictures, too. But that's how you learn to read. You stop to think about it. A kid learns to read a page by hearing it again and again and again, and then pretty soon he learns to tie the letters to the sound and so forth. So anyway, it's a very simple and very early pleasure, and I think it never should go out of style. You know, why not read to each other when we're adults?
I like that.
Yeah. I have another question. So like, what was when you were like our age? What was like the coolest like toy or gadget
Oh,
you guys
yeah.
had? Like the hot thing.
Like the thing people are fighting over on
Yeah.
Black Friday.
Yeah, like what every kid wanted for Christmas.
I didn't get into the trendy stuff, but I remember my sister wanting Cabbage Patch Kids. Yeah.
Oh my god.
And my brother wanting Transformers, stuff like that.
You told me you had a My Buddy doll.
Yeah, the My Buddy. Yes, I forgot about that. My Buddy.
You guys know what a My Buddy doll is, right? Or Chucky. That works too.
Yeah.
Oh, that's another question. I'm gonna let you ask. I'm gonna let you answer yours first.
Well, one choice would be chemistry set, but I didn't have any competition there. My next sibling is a gal, and my final sibling is like 8 years younger than I, and he wasn't allowed to touch the stuff. But the toy that my sister and I loved was an Appalachian dancing doll. Have you ever seen one of those?
No, I've never heard of it.
It was made by my great-grandfather, who
wow.
lived to be almost 104.
My
And
goodness.
he had a piece of wood that he could put on his leg, and then this dancing doll had loose joints. And when you hold the doll with the stick stuck into the doll's back, and you drop your leg like that, the doll taps. And it's actually used in concerts, in mountain concerts, as a rhythm instrument.
Oh, wow.
But you see the doll dancing and you hear the rhythm. It's really a neat thing.
Wow, that's cool. Well, thank you for your perspectives on your lives and ours. I really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Because like it's genuinely interesting to know what you guys think about like all the stuff we have now.
Yeah, it's cool.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Thank you.
And now back to our host.
That's our hosts.
All right. Well, it's good to know some things don't change because my mom still kicks me out of the house to play. But hey, so we do have an online poll. This is live streamed, by the way, so we have an online audience, and guess who's in the audience?
I don't know.
Do you know?
No.
Our friend Charnette.
Oh, Charnette.
Hello, Charnette.
Hi, Charnette.
Needs no introduction. Anyways, next we have our youth spotlights. So Rho Sigma Alpha Sorority, can you please come on up and introduce yourselves?
Hi, I'm Amina London. I'm 8 years old, and I like being in the sorority because there's a lot of fun things. I like to bond with the Roettes, and yeah.
Hi, I'm Anika London. I am one of the founders for Alpha Sigma Delta sorority. I am the founder for Roettes, so I help kids up to 8 to 11 like her. So, yeah.
Can we have a big round of applause for these two? Thank you so much. Right. Next slide, please. All right, now we have our audience participation. So I warned you guys, please. I warned you. We're gonna ask what is one thing in the pamphlet that you found that you can do without your phone or technology? We're gonna come around. Anyone got one? Ooh. What you got for us?
Go to the park and people watch.
Go to the park and people watch. I love that. Anyone else? All right, you wanna go?
Host a game night with friends.
We did that in the park.
Yes, we did. Have a manicure, pedicure date.
Self-care. We love self-care. Anyone else? Oh, we got two.
I would absolutely try out a new restaurant with my husband.
We love trying out new food. And you had one?
I like being with friends and anything.
Oh, she likes being with her friends.
I also love being with my friends.
Oh, me too.
This is why we're the ones doing it together.
Exactly. That's why we're the hosts tonight.
I almost did not make that.
Oh, no.
Next slide, please. All right, next we have our outreach moment with Elena.
Elena!
All right, now is the time for the outreach moment. And for this one, instead of doing what we usually do and texting someone something encouraging, we're going to keep with the off-screen theme that we have tonight. And our outreach moment, you are all going to reach out to someone across the room from you. So you can meet someone new or maybe say hello to someone you've already known for a little while and just have like just a couple of minutes of chatting and reaching out to each other in the good old real world.
Can we give a round of applause for Elena? All right, next we have a video break.
I have a headache and I found these pills in the kitchen cabinet.
Looks good. It says take 2.
2? I'm just gonna take 10 so it goes away faster.
Sounds good to me.
Stop! You shouldn't take more than the bottle says. It will make it worse. Medicines are strong. They can help you, but they have the power to harm you as well.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Put your safety first.
All right, thank you, Lewis.
Thank you, Mr. Lewis.
We love Lewis. Can we get a
Yes,
shout out for
can
Lewis?
we give applause?
All right. Can we also get a shout out for our representative from a museum has come to show us the mystery animal. I'm scared. All right.
Oh, wait. Milan and Lula are doing this.
Oh, just Milan?
Oh, Milan.
Okay, hello everybody. So I'm gonna interview Miss Kate about some interesting creatures she has today. Okay, so I do want to ask first, can you please tell us a little bit about your program in the Delaware Museum of Nature and Science?
Happily. My name is Kate Seguras. I'm the gallery interpretation lead at the Delaware Museum of Nature and Science. So anything that involves whether it's clarifying the types of signage or educational field trips, gallery spotlights, little pop-up demonstrations, special activities, outreach events like this, showcasing our animal ambassadors. I'm there because sometimes just reading a sign doesn't tell you everything there is to know about what it is you see on display or the picture on the wall or whatever. Sometimes it just helps to have a person there who knows all about it who can really clarify that for you.
Okay, so she's gonna show us some pretty cool things she brought today from, I believe, was it your museum? Okay, so what's the first creature you want to show us?
Okay, so the very first one that I have is a native species here to Delaware, and these little guys were found in the backyard right behind our museum, and you may even have some of them living in your backyard. These are called patent leather beetles, also known as Betsy beetles or Bess beetles.
Okay, I'm very excited to see what these look like. I'm not a huge fan of bugs, but I do think they're really cool. So, all right. Oh, wow. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's very shiny. Okay, another question for you. What's something surprising most people don't know about this bug?
So I think a lot of people in general wouldn't know a whole lot about these little bugs to begin with. The cool thing about these patent leather beetles, first of all, they get their name just because they're so shiny, like patent leather shoes. But these bugs help break down dead, rotten wood. So you might find them in like rotten logs or old tree stumps. And rotten wood is not a very good source of nutrition. If we tried to eat that, we would starve to death. But these little guys can digest it because they have special microbes in their stomach that can break down that wood and convert it into sugar. Similar to termites, except these little guys are not as likely to eat your house.
Okay, wow. So can we see what the other one is? I'm very excited. This one's a lot bigger, so I'm interested to see like what it looks like or what it is. What do you guys think of the first bug? Was it cool? Have you guys ever seen that beetle before? Has anybody really? All right. Okay. So what is this one called?
So here I have some Madagascar hissing cockroaches. As the name implies, they're a little bit more exotic. You'll find these guys on the island of Madagascar off the coast of Africa. And these are also little decomposers. They eat rotting vegetation. You'll typically find them around like the base of trees or under leaf litter. But again, you're not going to find them native around here. If you do, it's somebody's escaped pet or possibly food for their pet lizard or something. They are commonly kept as pets here in the United States. They're very easy to breed. You can keep them in like a Rubbermaid tote bin. They eat scraps. And another cool thing about them is they can live for up to 5 years, which is pretty long for a bug.
Wow. These are very big. So how do you know if one's a female or male?
All right, fantastic question. So they have this neat little armor plate covering the back of their head, and the one I'm holding right now in this plastic leaf, this one's a boy, and you can tell because if you zoom in really close, you can see that on his head he's got those two little bumps that kind of look like horns, and only the boys have those, as opposed to the females that the back of their head is kind of flat.
Okay. Wow. I've never actually seen one in person, so this is pretty interesting. And you said that they hiss. When do they hiss? Like, is there a specific time, or do they just hiss whenever?
Okay, so Madagascar hissing cockroaches. Also, if you look very close, you can see these black spots on their abdomen, their backside. And those black spots are called spiracles, and those are their air holes. It's how they breathe. Unlike us, we use our mouths or nose to get air into our lungs. They use those spiracles, and they can shoot air out of those by just kind of contracting those muscles to make a tss noise. And typically, they may do this if they're agitated or upset. Sometimes they do it if they're cranky, and I'm pulling them out of their exhibit to like put them on display, to do outreach or a field trip. This little guy was cranky at me earlier. Sometimes they also do it as maybe a show of dominance, or possibly because they may be trying to attract a mate, because even though they don't have ears the same way we do, they can feel vibrations, and that hissing causes those vibrations.
Oh, wow. Okay, so this was really cool. This was pretty interesting. Thank you so much for coming and showing these awesome, cool bugs that you have today. So where can we find you if we want to see more things like this?
So feel free to come check us out at 4840 Kennett Pike, Wilmington, at the Delaware Museum of Nature and Science.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay. Back to our hosts.
Thank you so much.
Thank
That's awesome.
you.
I love them. I would definitely. Who else would definitely come and see them? Just for them. Who else likes bugs? I'm a wildlife science major, so I would. I love them.
Okay. So, Jillian, are you having fun?
I'm having fun. Are you having fun?
I am having fun.
How much fun?
I'm having, like, on a percentage, like 100%.
1,000%?
Million? 100. Oh, 2 million?
2 million?
2 million.
Who else is having 2 million? Who else is having fun? 2 million? Yes? Percent? How much percent? All right, if you're having fun, join the production crew. Why should they?
Because it is so much fun. You get to go on trips, exciting trips. You get to do interviews with people, voice actors. And you could manage to be on YouTube while we have about 70 subscribers.
And
70,000 subscribers.
What would happen if we got 30,000 more? What would happen?
You said what?
What would happen if we got 30,000 more?
Then we would win a YouTube play button.
A play button?
A play button.
I want a play button.
But is anyone here through the ages of 12 and 18?
Anyone? I know some of you are. Join the production crew.
Join the production crew.
We do a bunch of fun things. We put it all on this YouTube channel right now. You should go follow.
Please subscribe to us.
So we can get that play button. I want a play button.
I want a play button too.
Who wants us to get a play button? Exactly. I want a play button.
Yes.
All right. And that's all, folks. But first, what's on July 26th?
I would say the party, the Duke Goodathon.
A party or the party?
The party.
It's the party. Who wants to attend the party? Exactly. And what's at the party? A bunch of organizations like us.
The most biggest service projects yet.
And our next monthly focus. So, come join us. And thank you all for joining us today.